Welcome to my 16th vlog on mindfulness. So, what is mindfulness? It is to know that you can choose to do whatever you want in life. It is to know that depression and suicide have come from your will also. And I'll be giving tips on how to prevent suicide. And it is to look beyond your current moment. You're just having a bad moment, and to look past it, and to make plans for the future after you'll be overcoming it, and how to. I've been suicidal. I've been suicidal over my period. I've been suicidal over my acne, but are they worth it? No, they aren't. Actually, it is my second vlog on how to prevent suicide. I've been rushed to the ER many times, like 2 or 3 times. I've been admitted to the hospital, stayed in the hospital at a psych ward for a month about. So they actually give you sedatives. That is not a very good practice for those who are suicidal. Why? Because those who are suicidal will attempt it again, are determined to die. I have been determined to die. I have been desperate to die. I've been looking over at over-the-counter drugs, affordable drugs, even my own drugs, if I could actually attempt suicide. I've been looking at smothering myself with my pillows, blankets, suffocating myself, and even like having a knife over my throat. That much that I've given up my medication, my drugs, to my mom so that she could keep them for me. Actually, that I don't touch them, and that I don't have a toy with any weapons. I've been toying with weapons and stuff like that. Stop doing this. Stop a moment and take a deep breath. Call a hotline, call a friend, post on forums. That's all the tips I can give you, and actually make plans for the future. I've talked to my therapist about it. To 911. I've been rushed. I've called 911 many times for being suicidal. That helped me prevent me from doing any more further harm to myself. And they rushed me to the ER many times, like I said, 2 or 3 times. Once to the hospital, and once I stayed in the at the ER for a week. Another time for 2 3 days, and another time I've stayed at the hospital psych ward for a month. They treated me, they close watched me, and that's it. I've not been suicidal with mindfulness ever since. Why? Because I decided to be happy. Decided realize that suicidal is not an option. Realize that this is bad for you and that you're emotional. And this is a mix between mindfulness and how to prevent suicide. That is how I prevent myself from doing myself harm. So, from doing self harm and attempting suicide again for a year. How? I've just become more mindful, more aware about the beauty and happiness in me. I'm happy in life. Why? Because I've decided so. I've chosen so. You can choose to be happy. That is your prerogative and your choice, your will. That is, uh, realize that being suicidal is also your will. Has also come from your will. And struggling and life is hard, life is shitty. These thoughts and feelings have also come from your will, from your mind. Stop them from becoming actions. That is mindfulness, and just write them down, put them down on paper, type them on in a word processor. Just realize how absurd and how irrational you are currently. Is it that bad this moment? Not total, not absolutely not. it is not that bad. It is you who are making it so. Realize it, and it is you who are triggering yourself to being suicidal. I have realized that acne, and that is not the acne or my period that is doing that to me. That is myself. I am doing this bad to me. I've decided to stop doing this to myself. Ever since I have stopped being suicidal. So that's it for today, and I hope you've enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please comment, share, like, or follow, or subscribe to my channel. Have a nice weekend, and as 2020 is upon us.